TRN News.
Officials have identified the man who died after being found on fire in a wheelchair in Nashville. They say 62-year-old Jimmy Ray Dunn was discovered near 20th Avenue North and Church Street. Investigators see no sign of foul play and believe the fire started as he tried to light a cigar. Security video shows he was alone. Memphis health officials say the winter storm has created a serious blood shortage after closing centers and canceling drives. They report thousands of units lost nationwide and more than 200 locally. They're now depending on local volunteers to step up and help ease the shortage and save lives. And an audit says Nashville Electric Service fell behind on tree trimming before January's storm, worsening outages. NES defends its efforts, but critics say the utility spends far below the national average and has now closed its press briefings as the debate continues. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number one for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Confessions of a Potentially Perfect Parent, brought to you by AdoptUsKids.org.
I might look like an adult, like a person who could possibly be a parent, but I have no idea how to talk like one. And everyone knows that if you want to be a parent, you have to sound good when you say things like, "Don't make me turn this car around," or "because I said so," or "don't make me come back there." I don't even really know what those things mean, but I know that I actually believed my parents when they said them to me. How did they manage to sound so convincing? Here we go. "Don't make me come back there." Ugh, no, that's not tough enough at all. Kids can sense weakness. "Don't make me come back there." Ooh, yeah, that's better. In fact, that kind of sounded like my dad. Weird.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to listen to you practice your dad voice. Call 1-888-200-4005 or visit AdoptUsKids.org for more information. This message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt Us Kids, and the Ad Council.
There's a serious blood shortage now across the state. Severe winter weather forced the cancellation of blood drives all over the country. And in Memphis, officials say the weather resulted in a loss of 200 units of blood. They say they're going to depend even more on local volunteers to ease the shortages. 8 students are now facing charges after a fight at Cleveland High School. Police say a large brawl broke out on Tuesday on campus. 7 were arrested for disorderly conduct, and an 8th faces that charge plus aggravated assault for throwing a chair at another student. And Chattanooga Volkswagen workers could soon be getting a raise. The United Auto Workers say they've reached a tentative agreement with Volkswagen that includes a 20% pay increase. The 3,200 workers are also getting what UAW officials call affordable health care and job security. The deal still needs to be ratified by the workers. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A man in Jackson County was taken into custody Saturday night after firing a weapon towards law enforcement officers during a standoff. The suspect, identified as Billy Joe Sherrill, is charged with multiple counts of attempted first-degree murder on law enforcement. Jackson County Sheriff Marty Henson said Sherrill was taken into custody after Putnam County SWAT units moved in on his location utilizing special weapons and tactics. Additional details about the incident have not been released. Plans for a proposed commercial development off Mike Maxwell Road west of Cookeville will be considered by the Putnam County Regional Planning Commission tomorrow. Planning Director Kevin Rush said the development would divide a nearly 19-acre tract at the end of Mike Maxwell Road into 7 lots along a proposed new road. The latest report on construction activity in Putnam County showing no signs of a decline. County Mayor Randy Porter said January had 30 permits issued for $6.4 million in construction, with 16 of those for new single-family homes. In comparison, January 2025 had 24 permits issued for $5.4 million, 14 of those for new single-family homes. That's the news for the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Monday be sunny and mild with highs around 60. Warm up even more Tuesday with cloudy skies and highs in the mid-60s. Showers will spread across the area Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Will remain mild with highs around 60 Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures will turn cooler Thursday with a few showers hanging around and highs in the low to mid-50s. Download the UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by our friends over at Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
And you and I had a good time Friday night
Yes,
at
we
the
did.
Tennessee Songwriters Week.
Yeah, up in Red Bowling Springs, the Thomas House.
Yeah.
That's
They
some
fed
good
us
fried chicken.
good.
God, I ate way too much.
And cinnamon apples.
Way too much.
Ugh. I'd like to have.
I don't know what kind of corn that was, but I ate way too much of it too.
Oh, I forget what they call it.
Yeah,
It was good.
it was real good.
And biscuits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a great time. It was a good time up in Red Bowling Springs for sure. Our contestants were great. Sent some winners on to the state finals, and exciting.
Tanner Stinson was the one
Yeah.
that won it. And I think he's from Kentucky.
I don't know where he's from, but he did great.
Yeah, he did.
Mhm.
Really good song. And I liked his personality a lot.
Yeah, yeah. He, I forgot to get silverware. It's like a buffet kind of thing, and I forgot to get the silverware. So as I was walking back through, I said, "Can somebody hand me a fork?" And it was him. I didn't know it at the time that he was a contestant. And so he just reached in, got a fork, stuck it right in my taters, and off I went. I was like, that's the man who's forgotten his fork before.
Yeah, I like that.
You right where to put it.
And our hands were full of food
Yeah,
anyway.
that's right, yeah.
Well, things you need to know. White County Fair, they won the champion of champions of the fairs, and then the Tennessee Association Fairest of the Fairs. Their Hannah Haley won. So they're going to do like a celebration.
Oh, good.
And it's going to be March 7th from 11 to 1 at the White County Fair Ag Building. So I think that's good. They invite everybody to come on out and celebrate with them.
Well, yeah, everybody should. It'd be a blast. All right, so the water situation in Overton County is getting a little bit better. There's still a boil advisory in North Overton. I do think they have the water coming back through. But that being said, Overton County Schools will continue with drive-through virtual plan today due to North Overton still being under the boil notice. They feel confident that they will return to normal on Tuesday. So just one more day in Overton County with schools being a little wacky. Hopefully that water situation does get taken care of. In fact, Overton County and E911 put out all boil advisories have been lifted as of 6:30 last night. Okay. So that seems to be coming to an end now for Overton County, and that's great. Yeah.
There's Arbor Day is coming up. So Saturday, March 21st, Saturday, March 21st, beginning at 9. Cumberland County Community Complex will have free seedlings, potted trees available for sale. Vendors will be on hand, and materials for information for you to be planning different things. And that is March 21st. So mark your calendars for that Arbor Day in Cumberland County.
All right. Congratulations to Kevin Willman, Jake Stinnett, Grady Phelps, Oliver Little, Lucas Bohan, and Jude Fitzpatrick. 6 wrestlers have placed in the top 4 of their respected weight classes, and they're going to advance to the sectionals next week. They're from the Upperman wrestling team. And also Jake Stinnett for being selected the tournament's most outstanding wrestler for lighter weights. So way to go, Upperman wrestling team.
Oh, it sounds like they're doing good.
Yeah.
White County Dream Builders Luncheon for Habitat for Humanity is today from noon to 1. You can learn more about building dreams and then help Habitat out. It's $20 admission for that lunch. So show up there at Life Church in Sparta if you want to support Habitat.
Yeah. TCAT Upper Cumberland, they're doing a new thing. There's a nursing shortage, and of course that's been going on for quite some time. So if that's something that you'd be interested in getting into, but thought, I don't have the time for that, I got to work all day, they are starting evening practical nursing program in Cookeville. It's going to be at the Cookeville Higher Education Center. If you want more information, you can go to TCAT's website, but that's a great idea from them.
Well, don't forget, Cumberland Physical Therapy is having their fall and balance awareness workshop. That's kind of to help you build your core. It's this Thursday from 5:30 to 6:30. It's at their physical therapy, I guess, location. And it doesn't say, it just says at CPT, like Cumberland Physical Therapy.
CPT, pretty young thing.
It's PYT.
I want to love you. CYT.
So you can find out more information on their Facebook page, Cumberland Physical Therapy.
West Perrin Road in Overton County will be closed starting today while the county does some road repairs there. So if you normally take West Perrin Road in Overton County, probably want to find an alternate route.
And the Let's Dance competition, don't forget about that. WCTE is putting that on this Thursday. All of the seats are sold out for the dinner, but you can still vote at WCTE.org. Looks like that will open up on Thursday morning.
Yep.
And then the People's Choice, that's what you'll be voting on.
Congratulations to Jimmy Maynard. The Tennessee Football Coaches Association have elected him to the 2026 Hall of Fame class. He finished his coaching career at Cookeville with a 55-45 record. Over his career record is 234 wins, 126 losses. He coached at White County, Upperman, Smith County, and now he's the athletic director at Upperman. So congratulations, longtime coach around here, Jimmy Maynard, making it into the Hall of Fame class. That's
congratulations to Coach Maynard.
Good job, Coach.
That's all I've got with things you need to know.
That's all I've got, too. Had a great weekend, though, like Sheila was talking about with the Tennessee Songwriters on Friday. Basketball game on Saturday. The Tech women won in overtime, and it was a thriller. Larisha Cawthorn, 27 points, 27 rebounds. She has the record now for rebounds at Tech. I mean, it was unbelievable. And they tied it up, went to overtime, and then won it in overtime. It was one of the funnest basketball games I'd been to in a long time. And the boys played hard, and they did. They were down big, and then they came back and then just couldn't finish at the end. And but it's always a good time at Tech to watch some basketball, only 2 more home games left.
Oh man.
So if
Season coming to an end.
so if you've been out there saying, well, you know what, I'm going to go to one of those Tech games, you're about to miss your opportunity.
Yeah.
And come out and watch and cheer them on. The boys have a shot to get into the OVC tournament, but they're going to need to win, and they need all of us there to make it terrible on these last 2 home games that they have.
It really makes it better on the team when you're there cheering for
Yeah.
them. Super Bowl was boring to me.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like defense, it was the game to watch. And I got to be real honest, I fell asleep during halftime. I mean,
Yeah.
I did. I went back and forth and watched both halftime shows.
Yeah, I did too.
And I didn't understand what Bad Bunny was saying,
No.
nor had I heard any of his songs ever before. But it was pretty neat.
Well, Latin music is pretty good, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty neat. But I will say, Turning Point's Kid Rock, Lee Bryce sang a song on Turning Point's halftime. It was great. I don't know if he just wrote it for this or what it was, but it was great. And there's so much going back and forth about who did what and this and that, and and it really doesn't matter. That's the thing. It really does.
It was all good in different ways.
Yeah.
I really liked Lady Gaga singing. That was kind of a surprise. I
Yeah.
didn't know she was going to be there.
I tell you, the best performance of the whole night, and I don't know much about this guy, but Charlie Puth doing the national anthem.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. I mean, it wasn't Whitney Houston beautiful.
No.
It was different though, and it was so good. Charlie, I don't know who Charlie Puth is.
Oh, he's had a few hits. 98.5 Kiss FM.
Well, I'm sure that's on there, but I've just never. I may have heard a song of his and just not known it was Charlie Puth. But, wow,
Yeah.
he did
He's got a
really
real
great.
Great voice, and then he played the keyboards too, doing it. And he didn't try to out-sing his voice.
Right.
I think that was what was good.
It was just really good, and then the production of the halftime show. I kind of felt bad for the people in the stands because it was way more for television than it was for people in the stands. I didn't like that part. But the production, but if you just looking at it at production value, it was top notch.
Yeah.
And then did he really give that kid his Grammy? I mean, was that a real Grammy? Did he give that kid his Grammy?
I don't know. I was thinking that represented him getting the Grammy, and
And that was like a fake Grammy.
that's what I think, because the kid, I think, represented him as a little kid watching the Grammys.
Yeah.
And then he grows up to win a Grammy. That's what I think.
I'm not gonna lie, there were some cringe moments for me in that Bad Bunny show. Just some cringe moments, but
I may have missed them because I was like going back and forth.
yeah. But I purposely watched both.
Yeah,
And
I did too.
so I wanted to see what everybody was talking about, and I can tell you this: they were both good. They were both good. I enjoyed. I guess I have to say I enjoyed the Turning Point more, just because that's my type of music. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it for me. But both were more entertaining than the game.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And
yeah, we should have had an alternate Super Bowl.
Yeah,
instead of the
exactly.
halftime show.
And then Bad Bunny, when he started, he was carrying a football, and when he got to where he was going, I looked over at Don. I said, "Well, he's already got more rushing yards than the Patriots."
True.
Yeah, it was good. But no matter which one you watch, no matter if your team won or lost, I hope that you had a great time together with friends and family for the Super Bowl, because that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's right. Well, your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn, and they have everything you need. Valentine's Day's coming up, so Glocks and Rocks.
Glocks and Rocks.
They have your gun and ammo store. They also have jewelry.
Yeah.
The rocks, and tools, all kinds of things for men and women. What is a TV show everyone watched growing up that wouldn't be allowed today?
Oh, well, most of them.
Yeah.
Most of them. I watched. This isn't a TV show; it's a movie. But I watched Beach Blanket Bingo. There's no way that
So
movie.
Frankie Avalon. Yeah.
And Annette Funicello.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's no way that movie gets made today. No way. No way. And that's considered bubble gum.
Yeah.
That wasn't even controversial then. Now it would be, for
There's
sure.
a lot of things that have changed. So I know some people said Leave It to Beaver. It's probably just too nice.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything in Leave It to Beaver that would be.
Just the mom.
I think I
wearing a
know what
dress and pearls. And
I think I know what the number one answer is going to be on here, but we'll get into it.
We'll find
a
out
little bit later. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate, and we'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, site selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 36 high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Go see Elijah and Lindsay and their crew over there if you're looking to buy, sell, or learn how to invest in real estate. They can help you out at Elevate Real Estate.
We're going to have the new executive director from the Bryan Symphony Orchestra in. Her name is Susan Miranda.
All right.
And we're talking to her at 7.
Sweet. That sounds good.
Yeah.
It's time for Your 2 Cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
What is the TV show everyone watched growing up, but would never be allowed to be made today?
And I'm gonna say right now that I think the number one answer on this whole deal is going to be All in the Family.
Bingo! No.
I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way All in the Family gets made.
No way.
No way. I think Sanford and Son too. I don't think you could.
It's on the list.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Melissa said, I know the natural answer for me would be All in the Family, but I got to say, even a favorite of mine, The Office, would be canceled today.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they still run it. I mean, you can't not see The Office. It's on all the time.
Reruns too, but it's All in the Family is on too, but it's
Not like The Office.
not like The Office.
Yeah.
All of the Looney Tunes is what Garrett said.
I wonder why. Because of all the danger now.
Well, even Pepe Le Pew, him trying to get the girl.
Oh,
and kiss
yeah.
her, that probably would be wrong.
Yeah. I
I
used to love Pepe Le Pew.
still love him.
And I was thinking, and the whole time I was thinking, why can't he understand that ain't a skunk? I mean, doesn't smell, probably smells more like paint than skunk.
Yeah.
So I just thought he was kind of.
Well, cats are prettier than skunks. Skunks are cute,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
I understand why he fell for her.
Oh, for sure. Also, don't think any of the old school Family Feud could be on there with Richard Dawson.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that'd make
Oh,
it.
Richard.
He'd be canceled real quick.
Somebody said Dukes of Hazzard. There's a couple of people that said
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Different Strokes. I don't know what
I
was.
don't know what was bad about Different Strokes. I thought that was a good inclusive show.
There's others that were really good, and I'm thinking if I went back and watched them, they'd probably say stuff. Sanford and Sons, All in the Family, All in the Family. Somebody said Jeffersons and the Jack Benny Show. They probably told inappropriate jokes. I don't know.
Can't say that I've ever seen the Jack Benny Show.
Jeffersons. Anything that aired truthful news wouldn't be allowed today. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Keith said that. Most are saying All in the Family. Johnny Ferguson, All in the Family.
Well,
Edwin said most
I
of
don't.
them.
Here's what I don't understand, and maybe I'm an idiot, and I've been called that, so I could totally be it. But in All in the Family, there was just difference of opinions that they talked about.
Which that's all it is today.
Heaven forbid that people with difference of opinions talk and joke about it. Joking about that difference of opinions? Oh my gosh.
And still loving each other with difference of opinions?
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. We're all nuts right now.
Somebody said Green Acres.
Well, I never thought about Green Acres, and I can't figure out why.
I'd like to see reruns of it again.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Petticoat Junction. Them girls in that water tower. Phew. Canceled.
Somebody said Fat Albert.
Okay, I don't know why, but
The Outsiders. Wasn't that a movie?
it was a
Or was
show
it a
too.
show?
I think it was both. I think it was both. But I think it was a show first, maybe.
Somebody else said Benny Hill.
Oh, Benny Hill. Benny Hill, yes.
What did I say before?
Forgot, but Benny Hill, I could see that being canceled.
Yeah.
And the Gong Show.
Oh, Jack Benny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Benny and then Benny Hill. That's two different.
Yeah, Benny Hill was almost too much when it came
When it
out
was out,
the first
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Lindsay said we can't do that on television. Seems like I slightly remember that show.
Oh, I remember that show. That was great. You know another show that was really great?
What?
You remember Real People?
I loved Real People.
I loved Real People. That was a good show. It was fun. It was funny. And you got to see a lot of things around the country.
There was a guy on there named Byron Allen. He still has his show. There's a Byron Allen show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not Real People.
I loved Real People. That was just a good show.
Don said Three's Company. It probably wouldn't be able to be made.
Trying to figure out why it wouldn't be. I guess because maybe there was some sexist tones to it.
You know there was.
I mean, I guess. But
I know what Chrissy would be able to run around these days.
well, sure she would.
I don't know. Yeah.
She'd just be played by Sydney Sweeney. Or
Doing that Sydney Sweeney.
well, I mean, who else is going to play Chrissy? If you had to recast Three's Company right now, who would you choose? That's a tough one.
And the Amanda Seyfried.
Who's that?
She looks like Sydney Sweeney, except not quite as voluptuous. Still pretty though.
Yeah. Well, who'd play Jack?
Maybe his son. His son's an actor.
Oh, really?
He looks like him, but I don't know if he can do the slapstick comedy.
I
like
love
him.
Three's Company. I thought it was a great show.
And I miss Jack, who played it. John Ritter.
Mm-hmm.
John Ritter.
Yeah.
Jason Ritter is his son. He's an actor too. Yep. Three's comes. All right, that's it. Everybody else said All in the Family.
Yeah, I figured All in the Family
Family's
would be the
main one.
Well, because it was the most political of the time.
Yeah.
And they did. They talked about hard subjects. I mean, so did Different Strokes. Different Strokes had several things on there about, even pedophilia. Different Strokes had on there about that. They brought attention to things that weren't always, popular, obviously.
They tried to teach their audience stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
And that was okay. And that was at a time when that was just okay. You learned about different things, sometimes through humor, through sitcoms. You learned about different aspects of things that weren't always right in front of you.
I bet Facts of Life wouldn't be able to be made then.
I don't know.
They tackled subjects too.
Yeah. Anyway, most of the old shows, I tell you, if you want to see something that would be considered the most sexist thing you've ever watched, Beach Blanket Bingo. I was watching going, how in the world?
Because we've always heard that Frankie Avalon and Nat Funicello did just precious movies.
Right.
They were just good bubblegum movies.
But if that movie was made today, it'd be shut down. Impossible to get made.
Too many sexist undertones, huh?
Way too many. I was watching it going, and I'm whatever, but I was watching it thinking, oh my.
You don't get offended by much.
I wasn't offended.
You're like, oh my. That's not said nowadays.
Yeah.
Right?
They can't do that anymore. Unbelievable. Anyway, head over to our Facebook page. You can find that at Jason and Sheila on Facebook or Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook, and get in on today's Your Two Cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond, located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. The unofficial name of their Valentine's promotion is Glocks and Rocks. They don't know that. We made it up for them. So if you
in there and tell Dana Teeple,
right, so
manager.
if you hate it, it's us, not them. It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with UCR Sports Report. The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. The Seahawks dominated the New England Patriots 29-13 last night to win their second Lombardi Trophy. The Seahawks defense sacked Patriots QB Drake May 6 times and forced 3 turnovers from the second-year QB. Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker ran it 27 times for 135 yards in the win. The Tennessee Lady Vols suffered a 43-point loss to number 3 ranked South Carolina on Sunday, 93-50. The Lady Vols only scored 18 points in the second half. They dropped to 15-6 on the season and have lost 2 out of the last 3 games while giving up 93 points or more. Chris Gotterup won for the 4th time on the PGA Tour Sunday, winning the Waste Management Phoenix Open in a playoff. Gotterup beat Hideki Matsuyama on the first playoff hole. Gotterup birdied 5 of his last 6 holes, while Matsuyama bogeyed 18 to drop into the playoff. Scotty Scheffler finished tied for 3rd after being back 10 strokes after the first round. In men's college basketball yesterday, Michigan raced past Ohio State 82-61. Texas Tech topped West Virginia 70-63, and South Florida beat Tulsa 80-74. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila, and we're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:36.
As Anthony told us, it's going to get up to the 60s.
I know. It's going to be great.
It's cold right now, though, 34.
Yeah, not too bad.
That feels warm compared to what we have been, so.
Spoiler alert time, things going on in the world of entertainment and music on Jimmy Fallon tonight. Jelly Roll is going to be on there. And then Bad Bunny is going to be on Stephen Colbert. American Idol on ABC. Survivor Micronesia, Fans versus Favorites is on CBS. Extracted is on Fox. The Olympics, of course, on NBC. I watched quite a bit of Olympics this weekend.
I can't help but like Olympics.
It was, oh man, there was some good curling going on. It was a battle between America and Great Britain.
And how did America do?
We got, this was it was the first round. And America and Great Britain were both undefeated going into their last round. And then it got down to the very last round. And I think Great Britain won that last round, ended up winning the match. Mm-hmm. But it was a knockdown drag out in curling.
Let me tell you, Ila Malini, he is our United States
figure
skater. Oh my goodness, he took a gold.
Oh yeah, he's incredible to watch.
He did a backflip and landed on one foot.
Yeah.
What in the world?
I was watching the freestyle skiing, and America's got a 17-year-old kid.
Yes.
And
Ollie?
I believe that's right.
I forget his last name, but his first name's Ollie.
He did great. He was in 3rd place.
Yes.
And then some old boy from Japan came and knocked him out of the medal. But
which I thought. Now I'm not a skier, but I thought Ollie was better.
Well, I was rooting for him, but the Japanese guy, he did the same trick, but he did a 360 and then did the trick. So he added something to it.
Pretty good.
All that's amazing to me.
All the athletes. It's the best of the best.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be anybody that's bad.
And a star has been born. Her name is Jutta Learman. Look her up, fellas. Do some Google image searches on your own time.
Dutch.
Yeah, she's Dutch.
Y'all will be rooting for her, though.
Yeah, she great athlete. Yeah, and she's a great athlete, and I always like to whenever I find a great athlete, I like to send it to my buddies and say, "Look at this athlete," and I sent it to Tim. Tim agreed.
Great athlete.
Great athlete. Very good.
Thank you, Jason, for sending that
very
great
good
athlete to me so I could watch.
Yeah, there was another athlete. couple 3 weeks ago I saw, and I was like, man, she sure is good at her sport.
Man, y'all would be canceled today.
We totally can. Yeah, that's why it's all in a group text now, not out in public.
Yeah.
Jake Paul urged fans to boycott Bad Bunny's Super Bowl 60 halftime show, labeling the Puerto Rican star a fake American and encouraging viewers to turn off the broadcast. Police are now securing the home of missing 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Savannah Guthrie, at the family's request as the search enters its second week. Law enforcement continues to investigate her disappearance from her Tucson, Arizona residence amid concerns of abduction, with no suspects identified still. I mean, they got nothing.
I don't even know how this happens without any inkling.
I have no idea. Marty Supreme, starring Timothy Chalamet, has become A24's highest grossing film worldwide, earning about $147 million globally and surpassing Everything Everywhere All at Once as the indie studio's top box office performer. So more news on the Nancy Guthrie thing. It's for some reason they had even gone to one of the daughter's homes.
Yeah, Annie Guthrie, which is the older sister of Savannah.
Yeah, and they were looking through her house. Investigators are focusing on a ransom demand and the possible kidnappers reportedly sent a ransom note to a local news station, KGUN 9, threatening the 84-year-old's life if the deadline for their demand of $6 million before Monday at 5 p.m. was not met. In a video plea, family members said they're willing to comply to bring her home safely. Local police and the FBI continue to search the area. They've expanded the search now further out, and they're maintaining a security presence at the residence. No suspects have been identified at all.
Why didn't they do this expanded search when it first happened?
I have no idea. I don't know. The FBI is involved now. At first, it was the local police and sheriff's department, and even though we say Tucson, it's not really in Tucson. It's out
outskirts.
Yeah, so I think it might even be a different police force. So probably not equipped for something this high profile. But the FBI is there now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope it comes to a end that is good.
Yeah.
But the longer it goes, the longer it's not going to end good.
The longer it feels like it's something really bad.
The Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite from last night?
Budweiser with the eagle and the horse.
That was good. I loved that one.
But, I didn't. Sometimes I had it muted during commercials and going and fixing stuff.
I got you. The Living on a Prayer from State Farm.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
That was good.
They could have just ended it without having to bring the actual Bon Jovi on. I thought he kind of cheesed it up a little bit. They could have.
Oh, the Dunkin' Donuts was cute.
Oh my gosh, I love that one.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
But that had Ben Affleck in it, and he was Will Hunting instead of Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Joey from Friends, and they all looked like the young.
It was all AI.
It was, and then Jennifer Aniston, and all. It was a good one.
Yeah, everybody but
Ted Danson was on it too.
No, who's the main guy? You just said his name, and now I'm forgetting it.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Everybody but Ben Affleck, I think, was AI in that, because there's no way that they still look like that.
No, even Ted Danson. But I love seeing them all.
Yeah. The YouTube TV where everything was meh.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cute. And honestly, the commercial that got my attention, if we're just talking about pure great marketing, was for I believe Coinbase.
Yeah.
And so you just got to sing some karaoke.
Yeah.
And then at the end, Coinbase. I thought that is really good. Donna didn't like it at first. I was like, that's great marketing. You're sitting here singing everything.
Attention. So that's what they want to do, right?
Yeah. The Emma Stone, where she couldn't get EmmaStone.com.
I didn't see that.
That was really cool. Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper were in the Hungry for the Truth, the Uber Eats commercial. I didn't see the Pringles one, but everybody is talking about it.
that.
Sabrina Carpenter was in that. I didn't see that.
She said something about needing a real man, and then it was a man made from Pringles.
It
was kind of stupid.
A Pringle man.
Yeah.
I got you.
And then he fell, and he broke in two, but then she had a Pringles and was happy.
Yeah. The T-Mobile one with NSYNC was good.
Yeah.
Was that NSYNC? No, it was Backstreet Boys. Tell me why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
one
good.
of those.
And then, of course, the Bud Light commercial that had Peyton Manning and Shane Gillis and Post Malone.
I didn't see that.
So Peyton had gotten a Bud Light, and they're like, "Oh man, where'd you get that Bud Light?" And he points over there, and about that time, a guy pushing the keg drops it, and it starts rolling down a hill, and then everybody starts taking off after the keg down the hill, and
Oh, that's cute.
it was hysterical. It was a really good Super Bowl commercial. I thought the commercials were good this year. They weren't, big productions like they are in the past, but they were well thought out.
And
they were creative.
Yeah.
And they were just really good commercials. So I was happy about that, seeing some of those commercials. Of course, they're all over YouTube now. If you missed them,
Yeah.
that's the thing now too. You don't have to watch the Super Bowl to see all the Super Bowl commercials. They're all on YouTube, and you can watch them. They were out on YouTube 3 weeks before.
Yeah, they released a lot of them.
The actor Timothy Busfeld has been formally indicted in New Mexico on child sexual abuse charges. According to the district attorney's indictment, Busfeld is facing 4 counts of criminal sexual conduct. This comes just weeks after the 68-year-old was arrested on earlier allegations of child abuse and sexual conduct with a minor. Investigators say Busfeld is accused of touching 2 young brothers, just 7 and 8 years old, while working on the TV series The Cleaning Lady between 2022 and 2024. He denies the accusations. He claims the children's parents are retaliating after being removed from the show. We'll see. If he's guilty of that, I hope he rots.
Yeah.
I hope he rots if he's guilty of that, for sure. But that's spoiler alert. Coming up next, we've got The Real Good and, this week's Ask Jason, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, well, we'll get into that coming up here in just a little bit here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit TripleCRealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Monday be sunny and mild with highs around 60. Warm up even more Tuesday with cloudy skies and highs in the mid-60s. Showers will spread across the area Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Will remain mild with highs around 60 Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures will turn cooler Thursday with a few showers hanging around and highs in the low to mid-50s. Download the UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:49.
This week is Ask Jason, and in just a few moments, we'll ask him questions concerning work. Questions. Questions concerning work.
Can't wait for the questions. Questions sounds like some little Saturday morning cartoon.
It's the questions.
Hello, we're the questions.
That was a good voice.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Age is clearly a number for Nadine Roberts, a powerhouse from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, who celebrated her 100th birthday by donating blood for the 51st time.
Good for her.
Not only did she roll up her sleeve to lead by example, but she also coordinated the entire blood drive at her local church. Nadine still lives and drives on her own and has made it her mission to give back multiple times a year because she knows the need for blood never stops. In fact, here in Tennessee right now, we are at a blood shortage. So if you want to be like Nadine, go give some blood. The team she works with during these blood drives points out there's no upper age limit for being a donor. So Nadine plans to keep stepping up to help out as long as she's able, showing us that you're never too old to make a life-saving difference, Sheila.
Nadine's a little older than me.
A little bit. Tim Washburn of Tulsa, Oklahoma, is turning a decades-old hobby and passion into warm gifts for his community by knitting and donating one beanie at a time. 5 years ago, Tim made a small donation of his leftover hats to those experiencing homelessness. That small donation blossomed into a year-round mission to keep the project rolling. Tim sells his colorful creations at craft shows and the local Sky Gallery, operating on a generous buy one, give one model. He then spends every month of the year knitting a massive inventory, so when the Oklahoma temperature finally drops in November, he's ready with a huge batch of beanies for local shelters. Through the years, Tim has given away over 700 of his beanies. And Tim isn't just providing warmth, he's also hoping to inspire others in the community to use their unique talents for good. He said, "That's what makes Tulsa so great. It's because there's so many people that are giving." Way to go, Tim. Also, way to go, Nadine Roberts, for organizing and giving blood at 100 years old. And to Tim Washburn there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, making those beanies. Y'all are real good.
Now, Jason has been doing very good on these questions.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I've got great hints for him.
Yeah, whatever.
It's called The Workplace.
It's called The Workplace?
Well, that's the theme.
Okay.
With the questions.
Questions?
Your number one question.
Okay.
In a recent study, people named this as the number one thing they worry about.
Money.
No, Jason.
It's not money?
No. What is the theme?
Workplace, getting fired?
Just part of that word that I told you it was the theme.
Question? Getting asked questions at work?
The number one thing they worry about is?
I got work.
Yes.
Oh. So they worry about work at work? Well, good.
It didn't say at work.
You're
It
supposed
said
to
in
worry
a recent
about.
study, people named this as the number one thing they worry about. What is it? Work.
Oh, I thought you said it, the workplace. So I thought, but you're supposed to worry about work at work.
We're not supposed to worry.
Yeah, you got to worry about work.
The question didn't say at work.
Okay. So these aren't, so this isn't about the workplace.
It is about the workplace.
But not at the workplace.
The other ones are at the workplace. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Question number 2. According to a British study, Experts recommend that office workers do this at least 2 hours a day for their health and wellness. What is it?
Walk around.
Well, if you're sitting, what is the thing you have to do first to walk around?
Stand up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand.
Yeah.
You're doing a Sheila today.
I'm not doing a Sheila today. I'm trying to decipher these questions. Or
Well,
questions.
I'm not the one that made up the questions.
No, but you're the one reading them.
The last question. A third of people surveyed said this is the most annoying sound in the workplace. What is it?
The most well, I don't know, but I will say this, that I feel bad for people in retail.
Yeah.
With the beeps.
Oh, I know.
Beep, beep. Oh. I'd hear that in my sleep. I feel bad.
They do.
So to me, I don't know what. I mean,
It's not beeps.
I'm sure it's not beeps.
It's people.
The boss.
When they're sick.
Oh, like coughing and sneezing and stuff.
Yeah, sneezing, sniffling.
That's the most annoying thing.
They said.
I can think of a lot more annoying
I can
things
too.
than that.
I mean,
I don't even notice that, to be honest with you.
no.
I mean, if it's real bad, I
Yeah.
notice it. But if it's just a cough or a sneeze here and there, because we live in Tennessee, that happens all the time.
All the time. Well, I think you did very good.
I got all
deciphering the
three.
questions. You did.
I did. I got all three, so that's good.
She almost didn't, but I helped you.
Well, Sheila, you had to. It was some of them I couldn't even understand.
Well, it was that British one.
Which,
British survey.
yeah, who even cares?
British shows throw him off. British
Yeah.
questions throw him off.
Today is Clean Out Your Computer Day,
Uh-oh.
and
I need to do that.
I have to do that soon.
I did some of it, like at the first of the year, but I
Yeah.
didn't. I got halfway through and thought, I'll do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, my computer's just like gasping for air. Like,
Yeah.
please do something. Today is also National Bagels and Lox Day.
Lox is like oniony stuff, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Not Goldilocks, but
Well, we knew that, Sheila. Today is also National Football Hangover Day, because it's the day after the Super Bowl.
do you have a food hangover or any other kind of
No, I'm good. Like I said, I fell asleep. The ball game was so boring, and I didn't care who won or lost, so
Me either.
I ended up falling asleep, and
And I wanted it to be closer than it was.
I made it about halfway through the third quarter and before I fell asleep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, this was all right, but just a boring game.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't exciting.
And today is National Pizza Day. And we were talking yesterday about pizza and started talking about all the pizza places we have.
We have a lot.
So we have Gio's Pizza in Allgood, delicious, great sandwiches. World Foods,
Delicious pizza.
delicious pizza, great sandwiches. Cookeville Pizza Pub,
Yeah.
Jeans,
Yes.
Big Tony's,
Mm-hmm.
and those are just 5 independent. Then you have the Slice.
Yes.
You've got pizza. Then you got all your normals, your Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. And that's a ridiculous. We have a glut of pizza in
We do have
the
a
Upper
lot.
Cumberland. We have. I think we have more pizza places than barbecue places right now, and that's a little disturbing, to be honest with you.
It's a little disturbing,
It is. I like a good barbecue.
but not everybody can do it well.
Yeah. Now, if you like your pizza's a little strange,
Yeah.
that Cookeville Pizza Pub is the place to go. They have a Nashville hot chicken pizza.
I bet I'd like that.
Delicious.
You tried it?
Yeah.
You don't like hot stuff usually.
Well, that hot chicken's not real.
It's not real hot.
No, it's just a little spicy. But it was good. And I didn't order it. Somebody else had ordered it. And they're like, hey, you want to try this? And yeah,
Sure, you'll
because
try
that's not, you're right. That's not one I would have ordered.
Right.
But it was delicious, though, when I had it. So,
Well, if it's not that hot to you, then it probably won't taste like hot Nashville hot.
well, it tastes like all the other Nashville hot chicken.
Well, then it's because if it's the real Nashville hot chicken, it says medium and it's fire hot.
No. So this isn't. It's just good.
It's like a spicy buffalo.
And I'm sure, I think, and then, of course, I always bring up Yanni's because I think Yanni's has great pizza.
They do.
Sparta. And then there's Mariucci's in Sparta as well. So when you start really looking around,
The Upper Cumberland does have more pizza than barbecue.
we should do a pizza tour of all the pizza places.
Let's do it.
All right. When do you want to start that?
This week.
Coming up from the Bryan Symphony Orchestra, they have a new, what are they called?
Executive director.
Executive director. Oh, she's not
she's not the conductor.
TRN News.
Former NFL player and Super Bowl champion Barry Wilburn was confirmed by family to have died in an Orange Mound house fire last week. The blaze happened Friday morning just before 2 o'clock at a Douglas Avenue residence off Inez Street. Wilburn starred at Melrose, then Ole Miss, and then the NFL. He was drafted by the then Washington Redskins. He would lead the league in 1987 for interceptions and help win Super Bowl 22 with 2 picks off John Elway. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. 2 weeks after Winter Storm Fern rained havoc across Nashville, power is back on for all customers. Nashville Electric Service officials stated Saturday the end of the massive restoration effort involving nearly 2,000 linemen to restore 230,000 customers power. Through their response, NES was criticized for poor communication and slow response, and lawmakers calling for changes to the leadership. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. Every child deserves to have access to books because children who grow up with books invariably do better in life than children who do not. How do I choose a book? Is it the cover? Yeah, I guess, sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual, so it's a combination of those two. The first book I remember was Captain's Courageous. When I finished that book, I had become so involved with these characters. So here's the thing. If a book's really, really impressing me and the writing is really, really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books, if it's really, really well done, that ending, that last thought should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
As the manhunt continues for David Rodriguez Cruz, we now know the identity of the driver chased by officers Wednesday. Cleveland police report Thomas Larry Burns is wanted for the multi-county pursuit inside a white SUV. He's also allegedly an associate of Rodriguez Cruz. Burns is wanted for evading an aggravated assault on law enforcement, whereas Rodriguez Cruz is wanted for attempted murder and an Athens stabbing. Both men remain on the run, and police advise not to approach either, but call 911 immediately. Some Middle Tennessee communities asked to limit their water use or face a system failure in their water system. All residents of Bell Buckle, Hillsborough, Manchester, Pelham, Tullahoma, and Ward Trace were asked by the Duck River Utility Commission, who added demand was over 1 million gallons a day higher during the cold stretch. So far, according to Fox 17, that request has not improved. DRUC says if water usage doesn't go down, it could result in a complete failure of the system in under a week's time. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A man in Jackson County was taken into custody Saturday night after firing a weapon towards law enforcement officers during a standoff. The suspect, identified as Billy Joe Sherrill, is charged with multiple counts of attempted first-degree murder on law enforcement. Jackson County Sheriff Marty Henson said Sherrill was taken into custody after Putnam County SWAT units moved in on his location utilizing special weapons and tactics. Additional details about the incident have not been released. Plans for a proposed commercial development off Mike Maxwell Road west of Cookeville will be considered by the Putnam County Regional Planning Commission tomorrow. Planning Director Kevin Rush said the development would divide a nearly 19-acre tract at the end of Mike Maxwell Road into 7 lots along a proposed new road. The latest report on construction activity in Putnam County showing no signs of a decline. County Mayor Randy Porter said January had 30 permits issued for $6.4 million in construction, with 16 of those for new single-family homes. In comparison, January 2025 had 24 permits issued for $5.4 million, 14 of those for new single-family homes. That's the news for the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Monday be sunny and mild with highs around 60. Warm up even more Tuesday with cloudy skies and highs in the mid-60s. Showers will spread across the area Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Will remain mild with highs around 60 Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures will turn cooler Thursday with a few showers hanging around and highs in the low to mid-50s. Download the UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:07.
We have the new executive director from the Bryan Symphony Orchestra, Susan Miranda, in with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And you getting chosen was like a big deal.
I guess it was, I'm told.
I forget that, not every town the size of Cookeville has something like the Bryan Symphony Orchestra.
We're very lucky.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
And it's highly regarded across the country. So they went on an extensive search and found you.
Yes, accurate.
All right. So where are you from?
That's a great question.
You don't know?
I don't even know. No, I moved here from Oklahoma, but I am not from Oklahoma.
Okay.
So I have actually, how much time do you have?
Let's go. Yeah.
So I was born in Indiana. So this is actually the closest that I have ever lived to the majority of my family.
Really?
Yeah. So we're we're 5 hours from some of my family, which is fabulous. But I only lived there less than a year. So when I was born.
So you were born in Indiana.
Yes.
And then what happened?
So then we moved to Minnesota and we
Oh.
lived there for a few years, but I only lived there through like my toddler years. And then I grew up primarily in Iowa, in Sioux City, Iowa.
Gotcha.
But I only lived there until I was through my freshman year. No, my dad was just a CPA, and like my move, we went to where the opportunity was.
Yeah.
So I guess it wasn't a huge deal for me to move cross country for a better opportunity for my family.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, that's pretty neat. So I mean, you've been around to a lot of different places.
I have, yes.
I bet doing that made you more well-rounded, and maybe you've
Absolutely.
seen some different things that's made you who you are today.
That would be, yeah, definitely.
Now, have you always been into music?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I started playing piano in first grade. I started playing oboe in fifth grade.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You don't hear many oboe players.
I know. I actually have a doctorate degree in oboe.
Oh, that is really interesting.
Yeah. I know a few CPAs, and I imagine a dad CPA was like, what are you going to do with that?
Believe it or not, maybe he was, because he was initially going to be a concert pianist.
Oh, okay.
And decided to be a CPA probably for that reason, right?
Gotcha, yeah.
And so they are very, very supportive.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm recording a CD right now, my first solo CD, and I sent them the first track. And I won't name this famous English horn player, but my dad said that he's got nothing on me.
Really?
Love it.
Well, that's all you need. That's all you need then.
Yes.
All right. So we're just getting to know you here.
course.
You're new. So tell us about your family.
Yeah. Well, I am an only child.
Me too.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, that's why you're on the radio.
Love attention.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm an only child. So, moving around, I kind of had to be my own friend, right?
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
And be really, really be able to be personable,
Right.
to make other friends.
Sure.
And so my poor child is doing just that now. So I have a daughter.
Only child?
Yes, just her.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I grew up just with my parents, very musical family. We would sometimes be at 3 church services in one weekend, because one was with the choir, one was, I don't know, something else, and then we would run like the children's program and do all of the music. My dad would play piano, I would sing and play oboe, and so pretty tight knit.
That's
just
awesome.
the 3 of us.
Yeah.
You said you started playing the piano when you were really young.
Yeah.
How old were you when you found the oboe?
So 5th grade is when they kind of did the band thing, where I was in Iowa. And so 5th grade is when I started playing the oboe. Yeah.
What made you choose the oboe?
That's a good question. So, I was at a daycare center, or, like an after school care. And there was a girl that was playing the clarinet. And so I apparently wanted to play the clarinet and came home and told my mom, and she kind of looked at me, and I could see the wheels turning. I know now that the wheels were turning, thinking clarinet squeaks when you're learning it, all of these things. And so, so she said, well, Susan, what about the oboe? There aren't.
Your mom tricked
It was
you.
her fault. Yeah. There aren't very many people who play the oboe. You'll be the only one. You'll get all the solos.
Right.
It looks like a clarinet.
Mom was smart.
She was smart, but it was 100% her fault.
Okay, so you get tricked into the oboe, and then it just takes. I mean, you just.
I loved it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I hated playing the piano because my dad was very good at the piano. And also I don't take directions super well.
You're a rebel.
Right?
That's an only child problem.
Only child thing.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, I bet you felt like, how can I live up to my dad?
Yeah.
Because he's so great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He's fabulous. Yeah. And so I think that was just not my thing, because I had that, other influence in the house. And so when I started playing the oboe, I don't know, it was just, my voice came through for sure. Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Love that.
I think that's true for a lot of people. I think a lot of people, the instrument finds them, not the other way around.
That is true. Yeah. And you know how people start looking like their dogs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look like the oboe?
I do. No.
I'm kidding.
No, you can sometimes guess what a person plays just kind of by looking at them. It's kind of fun.
Really?
Or knowing their personality.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right, so
Don't ask me questions.
Well, you've met me and Sheila here a little bit. Can you guess what instrument? I mean,
I think you both would be low brass players.
what?
Low brass. Low brass.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Sheila would probably play trombone.
Ooh, I play trombone.
Yeah, I think you would play trombone.
Oh,
Yeah, and you look like a tuba player, or maybe
tuba player?
Yeah.
Oot, 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 oot.
See, you
Yeah.
got it made.
I gotta be honest. I can't play any instrument.
No, I can't either. But my favorite to hear is the piano.
Okay.
It's my favorite. But I like all of them.
Yeah, of course.
I love music.
Yeah.
I have dreams of being a drummer.
Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe you could have done that.
Well,
you know?
maybe.
Maybe.
But like you, I got talked out of it because it was going to be loud and annoying, and I was already loud and annoying.
So are low brass players. Oh wait, nobody's watching.
I love that you said trombone for me.
Yeah.
Now it makes me want to try to play.
There's kind of this brass chick like thing. There's not a lot of them, but if you are one, you have to have a presence,
Yeah.
right? You're welcome.
The tech brass that plays at the basketball games.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
They're fun and they're all that.
Yeah, right.
And
more.
And they've got the attitude and they are so much fun and they play beautifully too, by the way. It's not just that they're fun. And
It's supposed to be fun.
but watching them and then have that much fun at what they're doing.
Yeah, it's great.
It's awesome.
It is.
And you should go and see them at a tech
I
game.
will.
There's 2 more left.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you should go and see them for
Awesome.
sure. The new executive director of the Bryan Symphony Orchestra. We'll talk more coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 718.
The new executive director with the Bryan Symphony Orchestra is Susan Miranda, and she joins us today. And Bryan Symphony Orchestra, is it part of Tennessee Tech?
Yeah, so we are a separate organization. We're our own nonprofit 501c3, but we are very lovingly housed at Tennessee Tech. And there is such a wonderful back and forth relationship there. And I kind of think that may be one of the reasons why I was a top choice for this position, because I have the academic background and I have the nonprofit background, and I'm a professional musician. And so kind of all of those 3 things really work together is in such a unique case as the Bryan Symphony.
And I guess, I grew up here, and, I remember Bryan Symphony Orchestra, and as a teenager, you're like, psh, whatever, you are. And, but then you move away and you come back and you realize that it's actually a big deal.
Yeah.
And now, and with it being how did you come to find out about Bryan Symphony Orchestra? And was it, outside of this community, I guess people know about it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. When I was starting to do some of the social media stuff, it was amazing to see the number of friends that were already following that I knew from elsewhere.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just texting a bassoon friend yesterday, and he said, "I'm so glad, you landed there. Say hi to my bassoon friend that plays in the symphony."
My bassoon friend?
Yeah. How often have you heard that?
Never. This is the first time for me.
I hear it a lot.
Yeah, this is my bassoon friend.
Right? I mean, it's a thing. I have a lot of bassoon friends.
Yeah, I have the same thing, except it's about who they root for in football.
Exactly.
This is my Alabama friend.
Right?
Yeah.
And depending on the team, there's standards, right?
What is the personality of a bassoon player like?
Oh my gosh.
In general?
Well, this particular friend is a Canadian bassoon player, and so he likes to just say that he just tries to get along with everyone and is really chill.
Awesome.
So, I think they're pretty laid back, and right?
But to me, it's just so interesting that this Bryan Symphony Orchestra from little old Cookeville is a big nationwide thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that blows my mind. I think that's the coolest thing ever.
It is. It's really neat, and I think it goes back to what I was saying with that Tennessee Tech connection. And so basically, the faculty are the principal players, first chair of the symphony, and then there are students that can audition to be a part of the symphony, but they have to win the audition. And then we have, locals throughout the community, people that come from Nashville, Knoxville, Chattanooga, and those are local professionals who kind of fill out the rest of the orchestra. And so that is what's so unique, because that's really not normal.
And we have some folks from the Bryan Symphony Orchestra who also play with the Nashville Symphony.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that
and a lot of them get called to go play on records that they're recording in Nashville.
Acclaimed players.
Yes.
And I think that's probably part of the allure too, is that, hey, you are this close to some of the best recording studios in the world, not just around the United States, in the world, and that they're able to go from here and play in Nashville at a recording studio and get paid
and get noticed worldwide.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
I think that's really cool. But
absolutely.
So when you heard about all of this, had you heard of the Bryan Symphony Orchestra before?
I had not.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I hadn't. So going back to your earlier question, last year I had a 1-year position, the visiting assistant professor of oboe at Oklahoma State. And so knowing that was kind of a temporary situation, I was reevaluating my life, I guess, if you will, and trying to figure out, what's next.
Right.
prior to my grad school time and being a full-time professor, I was freelance for a long time, for, probably a decade. And so I started a number of chamber music ensembles that did a lot of things. This was in Minnesota. So we didn't get that far. I moved back to Minnesota in like 2007. And so I spent the majority of my adult years in Minnesota. And so I have a trio that is still based nonprofit organization, chamber music ensemble in Minnesota. I have a duo. And so that is kind of how I, built myself into the musician that I am today. Yeah. And so I was trying to decide, what do I do next?
Right.
And do I keep doing the freelance thing, which I started rebuilding that. But I was also picking and choosing the things that I wanted to apply for. And this kind of, rung the bell as, this looks like it could be in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hey, look, it is.
And here you are. I guess what's interesting too is that, oboe, right? I mean, that there is somebody, and I don't mean this to sound bad. There's somebody making a living playing the oboe.
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
I love that.
Right?
I think it's cool, but I mean, you just don't, that's not something that you think about. That's not something your high school counselor sits down and says, hey,
Usually they say, don't do this.
Right, yeah.
And I was told many a times, maybe you should look at something. You're really good at sales. You should. Well, I could probably make a lot more money doing that.
Yeah.
But I really love playing the oboe.
Well, I mean, I think that says something too. If you're doing something you love, then, it's not necessarily the money that matters, because you could do something for more money that you absolutely hate, but then you would hate everything.
Absolutely.
So
and everyone would hate me.
Do you play?
Right?
Amen. Do you play other instruments as well? Are you one of those people that can play everything?
So there are a number of oboes in the oboe family, if you will. And so earlier I was telling you about the English horn, and it's a big oboe, and it's lower than the oboe. And then there's something called an oboe d'amore, the oboe of love. I know, and exactly.
Why is it called the oboe of love?
It's Valentine's Day.
D'amore, yeah, right.
Well, yes, d'amore, yes, but
I don't know.
But does it have a?
I don't have any historical information for you on that one.
It's like the Barry White of oboes.
Exactly. No. So it's also lower than the oboe, but it's higher than the English horn. So it kind of fits there in the middle. And I just bought one of those last year, and that's a fairly rare instrument that not tons of people own.
Was it hard to find?
Well, I had been looking for one for a while, and there were not a lot of people who were selling one. And so our very nerdy international conference that has oboe and bassoon and everything double reed happened in Indianapolis last summer. And I found one there.
So there's a conference just for oboes?
Yep. And bassoons.
And bassoons.
Double reeds.
Double reed.
So what's a double reed? I'm an idiot. Sorry.
No,
What's a
that's
double
okay.
reed?
Okay. So you know what a clarinet and saxophone,
Yeah.
they have one reed. It vibrates against their mouthpiece, essentially, right?
Gotcha.
Whether it's plastic or metal. So that's vibration. Sound happens through vibration. And so on an oboe, you have one piece of cane folded in half, tied to this cork thing called a staple. You cut the tip off. You do a lot of other stuff that's, takes years to figure out. But that turns into two reeds, and those reeds vibrate when you blow against them.
Oh.
And that is how the double reeds create their sound. That
Gotcha.
vibration. Yeah.
So there's a lot of work that goes into even getting that part right.
Yeah. I still don't have it right.
But you have a doctorate in it.
Oh, yeah. I do.
In
playing it,
No,
yeah.
I probably should have a doctorate in making oboe reeds, too.
So is there like an instrument that you've like wanted to try, but you haven't?
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
So my best friend plays the harp, and
Oh, yeah. That looks cool.
yeah. And so we actually have a duo, an oboe and harp duo.
I love a harpist that has some flair, They're all, doing their
she
doing their
has so
thing.
much
And man, that
flair.
is awesome.
Yeah, she's fabulous. And so I love the harp. My daughter started playing the harp when she was like 5.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun because I was really the one doing all the things because she was 5.
Right. Yeah.
And so, but then the pandemic happened and, it's hard to have harp lessons over Zoom.
Yeah.
But so I would love, harps are really expensive, but I would love to have one and for me to be able to kind of fiddle around with it.
Mm-hmm.
She probably will just kill me when she hears me say fiddle around with a harp, but
Why is that?
I
Because that's two different instruments.
She also has a doctorate in harp performance.
Oh.
wow.
So she doesn't fiddle.
Well, you said off the air, you're talking about making a CD.
Yeah.
Is it with her or a solo?
So it's a solo CD. Yeah, this will be my very first solo CD. And I got a really cool grant through the Mid-America Arts Alliance, which is an organization based in Kansas City. And being that I am an Oklahoma resident, technically, I still own my home there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other story. But so
We'll get you out of Oklahoma here soon.
Right?
Yeah.
Eventually. And so I got this grant that only 14 people in all of the Heartland states, all 6 states, got a grant, either organization or individual.
Mm-hmm.
And mine is to have some composers create new works that are based on national parks. And that's 3 new works. And then to give 4 recitals and to give 4 educational programs in libraries. I'm actually writing a children's book for that. And then it will culminate in my first solo CD.
I love
Well, how about that?
I know. It's
That's a lot
exciting.
of
What's the
work.
name?
Yeah, it
What's
is.
the name of the album? Have you named it yet?
Oh my gosh. If you go to my Facebook.
Add to the oboe.
Right. Some of my friends have had some horrible ideas of names. So if you want to go to my Facebook page and add your thoughts, scroll down a little bit, you'll see where I'm asking for album ideas. I don't have one.
As far as Bryan Symphony Orchestra goes, they have different themes that they do, and some of them they're playing some modern stuff. I think one year they did like a Star Wars thing or something.
That was Dan Alcott.
Yeah. And so is that something that you're already thinking about?
Absolutely.
So I mean,
The conductor. Is he
Yeah,
still the
Dan.
Yeah.
He and I have a meeting today.
Okay.
And so I can't give you any information
fine.
because we have to figure it out. I
We
will.
always love having him.
will.
He's fun.
Well, when we solidify next year, you'll have to have us both back, and we can tell you
when
all about it.
solidify, what the heck is that?
Well, when we finalize the program, big words.
I'm like, geez, what else are they doing at Tech?
When we
getting their schedule in order.
when we finalize our program, it's so close, and that's what our meeting is today
Solidify
for.
sounds like you'd need to go to like a lab.
It's a music lab.
Yeah. I mean,
guys. You're hilarious.
I'm a simple guy. I don't get stuff sometimes. It's okay.
He's very smart. He calls himself not artsy, but he kind of is.
Yeah.
In his own way.
Well, I fought it for so long, because I didn't want to be a dork. You know what I mean? But then
you're learning
but then-
all these people you
Sure.
think should be dorks are fun.
Well, I learned in 6th grade. I learned that that playing a instrument isn't that dorky,
Right.
because they came from Tech to the 6th grade, and there was a fella, and he played the saxophone.
And he was cool, wasn't
All the 6th grade, he had on a thin tie. That's back when that was in style. And he brought out that saxophone, and every girl in 6th grade was like, that saxophone player. And I was like, I'm going to get me a saxophone.
For the girls.
My mama wouldn't let me have a saxophone.
She knew how you were.
She said, you won't really learn that saxophone. And she was right.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So then I learned that, you can be cool and do that.
So cool.
But it took me to 6th grade to figure it out.
It took you. The girls loving the sax player.
Well, listen, that's why guys do anything.
Yeah.
That's why without y'all, we wouldn't even have a job. We wouldn't. We'd be like, oh, well, nothing to work for. I mean, that's true. That's a true statement. Anyway. Well, thanks for being here today. I'm sure we go off the rails sometimes. I'm sorry about that. But we appreciate you being here. Welcome to Cookeville in the Upper Cummins. Anything that you want to know about about Cookeville and the Upper Cumberland?
I wanted to tell you and invite all of your listeners to our concert on Sunday.
Oh, it's this Sunday.
We have a concert on Sunday. Yes, and it's at 3:00. It's in the Bryan Fine Arts Building in Wattenberger Auditorium, and we would absolutely love for you to join us.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good post Valentine's Day experience,
yeah.
or
a full weekend of it.
the dreaded you forgot about Valentine's Day, and then you could pull this one out. Well, I was waiting until today because this is when the concert
the flowers,
is.
get some chocolate.
Right,
That's right.
That'd be good. All right. Well, we will be your tour guides for the Upper Cumberland.
Fabulous.
If you ever have any questions, we can tell you all the places.
I'm excited.
And we'll tell you all the places that the other people won't tell you about.
Good. That's the way to be.
Right, because I'm sure you've been jaunted about to all the nice restaurants, but I doubt anybody's taking you to John's place.
No.
See?
What's John's place?
Exactly. When he gets you there and get you a John dog.
Oh, a John dog.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Sounds
Yeah.
there.
It's the longest running continuous business, I think, right now
Oh, really?
in Putnam County.
Oh, cool.
In Cookeville.
Okay.
And it is a Tennessee Tech staple.
Okay.
So that's
And isn't it registered on the historic sites?
I believe it is. I
cool.
believe it is now. Now you drive past it, you wouldn't know it, but it's
You blink, you miss it.
it's just one of those
That's
things
awesome.
that you got to do as a new Cookevillian.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
Got another new Cookevillian we have to
Yep.
deal
You
with
ain't gonna
here.
take
So,
her.
well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it, and thanks for putting up with us.
Thank you.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with UCR Sports Report. The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. The Seahawks dominated the New England Patriots 29-13 last night to win their second Lombardi Trophy. The Seahawks defense sacked Patriots QB Drake May 6 times and forced 3 turnovers from the second-year QB. Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker ran it 27 times for 135 yards in the win. The Tennessee Lady Vols suffered a 43-point loss to number 3 ranked South Carolina on Sunday, 93-50. The Lady Vols only scored 18 points in the second half. They dropped to 15-6 on the season and have lost 2 out of the last 3 games while giving up 93 points or more. Chris Gotterup won for the 4th time on the PGA Tour Sunday, winning the Waste Management Phoenix Open in a playoff. Gotterup beat Hideki Matsuyama on the first playoff hole. Gotterup birdied 5 of his last 6 holes, while Matsuyama bogeyed 18 to drop into the playoff. Scotty Scheffler finished tied for 3rd after being back 10 strokes after the first round. In men's college basketball yesterday, Michigan raced past Ohio State 82-61. Texas Tech topped West Virginia 70-63, and South Florida beat Tulsa 80-74. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:38.
Tomorrow, our special guest will be Kevin King and Sherry Ferris from the Fellowship of Christian Athletes of
FCA,
Putnam County. Yeah. So that would be fun to talk to them and see what they have coming up this season.
The Olympics are going on, and if you didn't see it, Lindsey Vaughn crashed out and broke her leg, had to be airlifted. She was skiing with basically no ACL. And
I don't even know how she did that.
And she's 41.
Yeah. I hate that. It was heartbreaking because I think her mind is so I mean, her body is so good too, but I'm saying to go mentally through not having your ACL and still skiing.
Yeah.
Most would be just totally out.
Well, I remember crossing over to 40, 41, still thinking I could do everything I could do in my 20s, and then learning the hard way that you can't.
Right.
And she learned in a big way.
Hard tumble.
That was awful. I felt so bad for her. I mean, I don't even think she was planning on necessarily like winning. I think she just wanted to do it one more time.
Yes, because she loves it.
And then be done with it.
Yeah.
But I hated it for her.
But she said, this was an interview I saw with Lindsey Vaughn before the Olympics this year. She said she's in pain all the time because her body has taken so many tumbles.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, I have to work out so I won't have pain, just to build her muscles up around her knees and things like that. So I can't imagine what this is going to do to her body.
Me neither.
As she's getting older.
And I think the other American did place.
I think so too, yeah.
I'm not sure what medal she won. I don't even know what the medal counts are, but the freestyle skiing has been really fun to watch. And I'm not normally into that kind of stuff.
Oh, I like anything that has jump. Well, that's not the freestyle. Is the freestyle the one with the jumps?
Yeah. So
is that what I'm thinking?
Right, but they jump and do tricks.
I love
it's not
that.
just jump. Now I do love the ski jump.
Yeah.
Where they see how far they can fly. That's amazing. And I was watching the downhill skiing, and I knew they were going fast. At one point, there was one guy, he was doing 83 miles an hour down the hill. And then they hit a jump and they fly 150 feet. So that's, half a football field. And then they have to land. And when they land, they go down another hill. So they're doing 60, 70 miles per hour as soon as they hit. That's
some death-defying stuff.
That even makes sense.
No.
How they're doing that.
Your body even do that even in great condition.
Yeah, but they were talking about that with all the jumping and the speed you're going, all the lactic acid rises.
Yeah.
And about how tired your legs get and that you can hardly breathe. At the end, they're going, I believe it's 2.5 miles like that. And of course, it's over pretty quick because they're flying, but it's unreal. And then is it the luge where it's just the one person going down on a sled? Is that the luge? I think so. That was very cool to watch too. Yeah. They are flying down that too. There's 60, 70, 80 miles per hour going down that luge too. And there's not much between them and solid hard ice. And of course, Donna, she's like, I wonder if anyone's ever died doing this. And she Googled it, and there was somebody in, I think, 2010 that did. So I mean, this is death-defying stuff that they're doing,
and what they put their bodies through.
Yeah.
Even when they do well, I'm sure they feel it.
Yeah. And I know there's some people out there too that some of the American athletes, I think 2 of them said disparaging American things. And I saw a lot of people, well, I'm boycotting the Olympics. Well, don't. That's just two people. There's a bunch of, I saw one lady, I'm not sure what sport she was in, but she was talking about how much it meant to her to be representing America in the Olympics. There's way more of that than there are of this.
Well, that's why I've always loved the Olympics, because there's so much pride that you have for your country, and that's the best of our athletes.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to really hate on the other countries too, because you can tell they've worked hard too. I just root for mine.
Well,
but I appreciate all of the work everybody does in it.
Something that it's always interesting at the Olympics to me is how well everybody gets along from other countries.
Yes.
And then you start to realize that, you know what, we're all the same.
Right.
It's our governments that suck.
Mhm.
You know, it's our governments that, and they have to. I mean, they have to do it. They have to. Otherwise, one government just take advantage of everybody else. So the governments have to be that way. But the people, we all want the same thing.
Right.
We all want the same
We all
thing.
have things in common.
Yeah. And but it's interesting to watch the different countries and how they get along and all that. It's just it's really neat. And then you get these little countries that, you know, never won anything. I saw I believe it was a speed skater from and I thought, I got to be real honest, I thought it was a fake country because of the movie Kazakhstan.
Yeah. But it's real.
Yeah, and they won a medal for the first time ever.
Well, I feel sorry for the ones that come out at the opening ceremonies, and most people come out with hundreds of folks.
Yeah.
And there's a few countries that just have one or two.
Yeah.
And they look so prideful
Sure.
to represent, to be the lone one representing their country.
Well, that's a lot of work for them to get there. It's a lot of work for any athlete to get there. The only difference is that a country like America has all the resources.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be in the Winter Olympics, you move to Park City, Utah,
Mhm.
and there's the Olympics there every day that you can practice on.
And I mean, we think of how hard it is for our athletes, but the ones that have one or two folks that represent their country, how hard was it for them to get to the Olympics?
Exactly. I mean, I love the Olympics. The Winter Olympics are my favorite. There was a hot mic caught on NBC broadcaster, former professional snowboarder Todd Richards, saying that the men's snowboarding big air finals on Saturday was boring. Peacock cut to a commercial real quick, but before they were fully away, viewers heard 6 Winter Olympics that he's worked as a commentator. He said the qualifier was way more exciting.
So is he in trouble now?
Well, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
I always feel bad on things like that.
true, though. I mean, was it true? If it is, well, I hope he's not in trouble. Curling, there's more curling today. I think there's men's and women's curling today, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to sneak away and watch a little curling.
You and your
I'll
curling.
just be real honest with you. To me, it's the most fun. And there's so much strategy involved and how they do it. And Donna, my lovely wife, I turned it on curling, and she was kind of half watching it, and then she started watching it. Then she caught on to the strategy of it.
You get involved.
And then all of a sudden she was in on curling. So I'm so thankful.
You got her involved.
I have a curling partner now. I think me and her could do it.
Oh, I think you could too.
We talked about it. That if there was a curling club in Cookeville, we're in.
She was safe to say there's probably not one.
There's not. We looked. There's not a curling club
There
in
might
Cookeville.
be one in Nashville since they have that rink.
Oh, that's true. Didn't even think about that.
You need to go home and act like you found one, but it's in Nashville where the Predators play.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
And see what she says then.
But I think if that was available around here, I think more people would be into
I
it.
do too.
Because it is neat.
Yeah.
There is strategy involved. You know, not only do you have to aim right, then there's a strategy of knocking the other people out so they don't score. I mean, there's a lot going on. And then the sweeping.
Boy, they are going to town when they're sweeping.
Don and I both think we'd be good sweepers.
Well, you both can't be a sweeper.
No, you can't. You both have to know how to. You both need to know how to sweep because you're going to take turns back and forth. But I also think I'd be a good aimer and be able to curl it.
the curling part with the stone, I think once you're trying to hit somebody else out of the way, I think that's when I would go awry.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be any good at curling.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it'd be too cold. You can't.
You're the one that hates the cold. I like the cold more than you.
You can't talk to people.
Now, that would be my problem.
Right. You can only talk to your partner, and even then, really quietly.
But I think I could sweep.
But I think it would be great. I think curling needs somebody to showboat a little bit.
I think I could be a good showboater.
And I'm willing to be the showboater.
No, I would be the showboater.
No, Sheila.
You don't even want me to be curling at all with you. You know what? I'll make my own curling team.
Yeah, do your own team.
And I'd beat you.
Nah, I doubt it.
I would.
I doubt it. But you could try. There's nothing wrong with trying, Sheila. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor. Monday be sunny and mild with highs around 60. Warm up even more Tuesday with cloudy skies and highs in the mid-60s. Showers will spread across the area Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Will remain mild with highs around 60 Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures will turn cooler Thursday with a few showers hanging around and highs in the low to mid-50s. Download the UC Weather app for the latest weather information, available for free on the App Store and Google Play.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Just a heads up, curling comes on in 2 hours. USA and Italy square off in a round robin.
That will be a good matchup.
USA. Yeah, and there's 3 others going on at the same time as well. So Norway and South Korea, Switzerland and Canada, and Chechnya and Estonia is also in curling as well. And that's 2 hours away that we'll be able to watch that. So probably be watching that online a little bit. But, you know, it's going to be fun because everybody's out with the Super Bowl flu today.
Yeah.
According to the numbers pulled out of thin air and UKG's annual Super Bowl absenteeism survey, an estimated 26.2 million U.S. employees will be calling in sick this morning with the Super Bowl flu. That figure surpasses 2025's record-setting 22.6 million who called in sick. UKG, which sells workplace management software, says the absenteeism could cost upwards of $5.2 billion in lost work and productivity. The poll was conducted online within the United States by the Harris Poll on behalf of UKG from January 15th through the 20th. And looks like a lot of people are going to be skipping work today. Which brings us to the point that why is the Super Bowl on Sunday night?
I wish it was on Saturday.
I wish it was on Saturday.
Or Noah McKay said the Sunday before President's Day.
Yeah, which is next Monday.
Yeah.
A week from today.
Why don't they do that?
I have no
If you're
idea.
talking about losing billions of dollars because people are out.
Yeah.
Just move it to Saturday.
Or just haul your butt into work.
Yeah. Yes, that's the main thing, isn't
Haul
it?
your butt into work.
We did, and we did it early.
Yeah, you should have known.
Yeah.
You knew the Super Bowl was coming. You knew it. You could make plans and then just show up to work.
Yeah.
I never have understood that. In my degenerate days, I've shown up to work a little hungover, and I still put a good full day's worth of work in. Maybe not the best work,
But you were there.
but I was there
Yeah.
trying.
It's different nowadays.
Unbelievable. 5.2 billion in
That's
lost work.
crazy.
Yeah, NFL needs to work on when their Super Bowl is, and I think they need to cut it down some too. I don't care what you thought about the halftime. Halftime's too long.
It's very long.
I don't care if it was my favorite artist up there performing. It's too long, and I think it's too long for the players. It's too long for people watching. It's just too long. Just keep it a normal football game.
They make it extra, don't they?
Yeah. Pregame started at noon, and they had some really cool things in there too. I learned about so John Madden went to this junior college, played football there. San Alto, I think is the name. San Alto Community College, I think is what it is, and they didn't have enough money to do the football team. Well, John Madden's family heard about it, and they basically funded the football team because that's where John and they were talking about being. It's about second chances. These are kids who maybe could have gotten a Division I offer, but there was no tape on them. They couldn't go to camps.
Right.
Maybe their grades weren't great. So this is their second chance. And John Madden's son was talking about how much that would mean to his dad, that they would be supporting his school that he played football for, and that the second chance is really something that John Madden really thought was everybody needed, was the second chance.
I agree.
And so this was just perfect. And now they just won the national championship for community college or junior college, whatever it's called. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool. And then they went to it's school smaller than Tech. I forgot what the name of the school was, but one of the players' dad was a big-time NFL coach. And, of course, he goes and watches his son play. He's not an NFL coach anymore. And he talked about how it's just pure and that anybody that's in the league right now should go and watch some of these games of some of these real small schools. We're talking, NAIA, not even in the NCAA, NAIA schools, because that's just a bunch of guys out there playing football because they love it. And they talked about one of the linebackers on the team that he didn't get much practice time one week because he had all these tests. So he's a linebacker on a college football team. You don't hear about that much.
No.
Hey coach, I've got all these tests and things that I need to get done and some report. I forgot, a bunch of college stuff that, actual college stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just neat to see that on the Super Bowl show, the pregame show. They did a lot of good stuff. During that, a lot of the interviews that they did and different little specials and spotlights that they did. I thought
good stuff.
I thought it was really neat because they could have used that time for who knows what, but they used that time to put a spotlight on things that were great.
Yes.
And
normally didn't get seen.
right. And that was my point with the whole halftime show.
Mhm.
If the NFL is going to pay millions of dollars to have a big halftime show, wouldn't that be great to find these schools that their bands don't have the money? Like even Cookeville here, trying to buy new uniforms.
Right.
I would
see them play on the.
I would
field
much
at
rather.
halftime?
I'd much rather be a part of that.
Well, that's all American right there
Right.
now, isn't it?
I don't. I mean, none of that stuff bothers me. Whatever's going on, but that's just a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is all American.
Showcase the kids, the future of America.
Yeah, and then help them out.
Yes.
That might be. That's the future right there. Nothing against Bad Bunny or Kid Rock or whoever else is going to perform at the halftime, but come on, let's. They have such a great potential to help so many people out during that. I just think that's something that
would be amazing if that was done.
And I think viewership would be up, because then you'd have all these bands from all these different places, everybody tuning in to see them.
Family rooting them on all over the country.
And that's a real feel good. And if they want to put a big celebrity in the mix to sing with the bands, have at it. But don't make that the main thing.
I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, and find an artist that's not going to charge you a bunch so you can still afford to
How about these schools?
Right. Wouldn't that be great? The NFL gets Cookeville marching band to come and write them a check for their new uniforms
I'd be all about that.
that are 20 years old.
Yeah.
I think that's great, but I'm not in charge of the NFL. If I was, there'd be a lot less rules, too.
That's the rules.
Man, jeez. Anyway. Well, Sheila, we made it through today.
We did. We've got guests tomorrow coming in from FCA of Putnam County. Kevin King and Sherry Ferris will be in here tomorrow.
Awesome. Can't wait to talk to them. Yep, that's all tomorrow here on Good Morning Cookeville. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye now.
Bye.